Carlos Sainz has just produced insane testing results for Williams. The first Williams test offers eye-opening results for 2025, with a solid debut outing for Sainz. Carlos Sainz has officially opened the next chapter of his Formula One career with a significant test at the Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya, giving an early look at what the Williams FW47 could bring in the 2025 season. His first run on Williams machinery was more than simply a familiarisation exercise. It was a thorough evaluation that provided the team with crucial information, and this might mean trouble for the other teams. Driving the 2023 spec car, Sainz quickly delivered his assessment, which Williams engineers hailed as smart and immediately applicable. The Spaniard's first outings were favourable, with the team noticing improvements in high-speed stability, an area where Williams had suffered in previous years. Sainz's experience with top teams like Ferrari enabled him to draw precise comparisons between his prior cars and the Williams car. One of the most important findings came from Turn 3, where he saw a significant increase in the car's balance over previous models. This was mostly due to aerodynamic enhancements and weight reduction. However, he was eager to point out one area that still needed improvement: traction in slow turns. Turns 10 and 13, in particular, exposed remaining flaws in mechanical grip and throttle control. Williams' technical staff took this feedback seriously and immediately implemented Sainz's suggestions into their continuing review process. To further evaluate the data, Sainz, team principal James Vowles, and technical director Dave Warner convened a lengthy post-test debrief. They assessed the car's handling, tyre performance, and braking efficiency. Unlike a basic driver evaluation, Sainz's feedback included actionable ideas, demonstrating his extensive technical knowledge and ability to translate track feelings into development insights. One of the most impressive features of the test was Sainz's swift adaptation to the Williams car. In the afternoon session, he shifted his concentration to qualifying simulations, with unsubstantiated claims indicating that his lap times were already comparable to last season's midfield contenders. It was an astounding effort, displaying his ability to maximize the car's performance in a short period of time. Throughout the practice, Sainz tried several Pirelli compounds, hard, medium, and soft, in various situations. The information gained was critical in understanding how the car operates at various grip levels, giving Williams strategic insights for race weekends. The event also emphasized Sainz and Albon's growing partnership. Both drivers worked closely together, exchanging information and fine-tuning the car's setup. Williams sees this relationship as a critical component of its 2025 aspirations, with the goal of leveraging both drivers' technical expertise for ongoing progress. Despite the overall optimism, Sainz discovered significant aerodynamic irregularities, especially under shifting wind conditions. In lengthy, fast corners, he noticed occasional understeer produced by strong gusts, a recurring issue that Williams' engineers must address before the season begins. The car has a lot of potential, but there is still work to be done, especially on race pace, Sainz said following the test. Everyone at Williams is hungry for results, and you can see that in the way the team is working. To address these difficulties, Williams engineers are already working on ways to increase aerodynamic stability ahead of the official pre-season test in Bahrain. One of the primary areas of work will be on improving the FW47's airflow characteristics to enable more consistent handling in varying weather situations. One of the most promising findings from the test was the FW47's lighter weight compared to its predecessor. Williams struggled in 2024 with the FW46, which was typically at least 15 kilograms overweight, costing the team an estimated 0.3 seconds each lap. While no official data have been disclosed, sources believe the FW47 is much lighter, bringing it closer to the minimal weight requirement. This has had a direct impact on lap times and the car's overall responsiveness. A lighter chassis also improves tyre management and overall efficiency, which are important aspects in a season where tiny power gains can mean championship spots. The day ended with a long-distance simulation to evaluate the car's dependability and tyre deterioration over lengthy runs. Encouragingly, lap timings were constant, and deterioration was within acceptable limits. Williams engineers will now review this data to ensure that any wear-related issues are resolved before to the Bahrain test. Reliability remains an important aspect in Williams' quest to climb the standings, and early indications suggest that the team has made headway in this regard. After finishing his first test, Sainz has already made a significant impression at Williams. His precise input and technical understanding go beyond basic driving ability, highlighting his importance as a development driver. His transition to the team is effortless, and the collaboration between him, Albon, and the technical staff bodes well for the future. Williams will now move forward with its 2025 preparations, fine-tuning the FW47 based on Sainz's insights. With more testing on the horizon, the squad remains cautiously hopeful about its chances, trying to cement its position in the ever-competitive midfield. The following weeks will indicate whether Williams can take Sainz's input and turn it into meaningful performance gains. But one thing is certain, his arrival has already instilled a new level of accuracy and commitment in the team. For now, it remains unclear whether Williams intends to give Sainz and Albon any further TPC adventures before the official pre-season test in Bahrain later this month. Williams stated last month that the FW47, the team's F1 2025 car, will be unveiled at Silverstone on February 14th, 4 days before F1's first ever collective season launch event in London, attended by all 10 teams. The FW47 will be unveiled in a special one-off colour scheme, with teams expected to be barred from displaying their permanent F125 liveries until the O2 Arena spectacle on February 18th. Speaking last month, Sainz acknowledged that the build-up to the season-opening Australian Grand Prix on March 16th is an important time in his Williams career. He also disclosed that he and the team had put in place a solid plan for the winter as lights out approaches in Melbourne. He said, "It's an important time for the team, and we are all going to push to bring Williams back to the front of the grid as soon as possible. I was very impressed with the team back in Abu Dhabi. After a long year, it was great to watch the motivation and effort that everyone put in at such an important test. Thanks to that, we've been able to put together a solid plan, and we have already started working on it to make sure we are as prepared as possible ahead of the pre-season test and first race. 2025 will be an exciting year, and we are fully committed to putting together a strong season." Next to anticipating an exciting season, Sainz's knowledge has also impressed the squad, as the Williams engineers have already been shocked by Sainz's meticulous approach to Formula One racing, which will only benefit the team in the future. Albon has been tasked with managing the team's development from within the cockpit for numerous years due to the inexperience of prior teammates Nicholas Latifi, Logan Sargent, and Franco Colapinto. However, the Spaniard is an entirely different prospect, and even after his shakedown drive in Abu Dhabi last year, Sainz was requesting additional data about the car to understand why it was driving the way it was. According to Marca, people within Williams are already discussing what he is bringing to the table during his first few weeks in the simulator and his first official test last week. His opinion will be invaluable, and Sainz is already including quality elements in his analysis based on his 4 years at Ferrari. They also believe that excitement is building both within the squad and within Sainz and Vowles, implying that they may have already recognised that they have taken a step forward since 2024. The question is, will they challenge the midfield teams, or will they even be able to come closer to the top teams and perhaps challenge Aston Martin for the 5th spot in the championship? What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.